Hello everyone, this is John with Cazoomi. So in this video, I'll show you how to connect your Salesforce nonprofit success pack and constant contact easily. So here in SyncApps, there are 5 steps before you can successfully create a setup. So step 1 and step 2 is the most important, connecting your apps. So let's take a look. So in step 1, there are 2 types of authentication you can use, either Auth2 or username and password. But if you want to utilize your Sandbox account, all you need is to tick this checkbox, then you're all set. But in this case, I'll be using Auth2. So all I need is to click this authorized Salesforce nonprofit success pack account. And by the way, here in SyncApps, we are Salesforce API partner. So platform security is our top priority for our subscribers here. So once you have connected your account here in step 1, you can then see which account has been connected, like this one. So here in SyncApps, there are 3 types of object types you can sync: contacts, leads, and accounts. But if you want to sync all of them, all you need is to create 3 setups with different type of object types. So if you're utilizing Salesforce Nonprofit Cloud and wanting to sync person's accounts, you can use that as well here. But if you wanted to sync business accounts, that was already on our roadmap, and we will posting that one on our What's New page. So in this case, I'll be using contacts. By the way, here in SyncApps, there are 250 plus automations, but I'll be highlighting three of it, and that is segmentation, campaign metrics, and field mapping. So let's start with the segmentation. So in segmentation, there are 2 options you can use here, either to sync specific campaigns, or list views, or even check box inside in your Salesforce nonprofit success pack. So let's take a look at the first one. So in this, if this feature is turned on, you can then sync specific campaigns. So SyncApp system would automatically catch those campaigns that you'll be selecting here. Once you browse campaigns, then only those campaigns that you have selected will be synced over going into your constant contact together with the records on it. Same behavior if you're utilizing list views here. Then the second one would be the checkbox field mapping. So once you've enabled this feature, SyncApps would then look those records inside in your Salesforce nonprofit success pack that has that type of checkbox. So if you click setup checkbox fields mapping, you can then specify which fields do you want to be pulled from your Salesforce nonprofit success pack to constant contact. So like this one, so let's say for example, I'll specify it here, those records that has a private, then only those records will be synced over from your Salesforce nonprofit success pack to constant contact. And the text box here, this will create as a list. So let's say for example, potential 2.0, then the potential 2.0 will create as a list in constant contact together with the records that has a checkbox named private in your Salesforce nonprofit success pack. That's it. So let me close this one. Then the second one would be the campaign metrics. So basically, this feature would really benefit your team so that you can see the donors, which campaign they are interacting with, which campaign they opened. So you can then assess which campaign should be personalized into your constant contact. So once you've enabled this feature, you can then have response sync mode, which is create campaigns, activity, campaign plus activity, create contacts or lead notes, or marketing metrics only. So those opens, clicks, and bounces, SyncApps would automatically retrieve those and sync them back into your Salesforce nonprofit success pack from the campaigns you sent out from constant contact. So just a heads up that here in SyncApps, we retrieve 30 days back from the campaign you sent out. But if you wanted to retrieve like more than 30 days, 60, 90, or even 1,000 days, we have that feature in step 5, which I'll be going to show you as well. So that's it. So let's proceed to step 2. So once you proceed to step 2, in constant contact, there are 2 versions here. Either you can use version 2 or version 3. But the main difference of these 2 is that on the version 3, you can map up to 25 custom fields. And in version 2, you can map up to 15 custom fields. So that's it. So all you need here, once you're already in step 2, all you need is to connect to constant contact. Then you're all set here. So once you have connected your account in constant contact API, you need to have specify a main list. So the main list will serve as where all the data coming from your Salesforce nonprofit success pack will land. You can either use an existing one or create a new one. But in this case, I'll be creating a new one here. So let's say, for example, testing 2024. So this testing 2024 list will create as a list going to constant contact together with the records that I have from my Salesforce nonprofit success pack that I have specified into my segmentation feature, either on the campaigns or list views or even check boxes. All right, so that's it. Then, yeah, I'll just going to give you a quick overview of one of the most feature as well, which is full sync. So basically, this is one of the most powerful feature. We have a deep dive video on this one, but this is how it works. So once you have enabled this feature, you can then every time a record will remove from the campaigns or list views or even checkboxes you've specified in step one, then this record already exists into your constant contact. Once the sync mode is full sync is enabled, we will then automatically remove that record into your constant contact. So the benefit of this one is that both systems were true up. Then that means that if this record has been removed from your Salesforce nonprofit success pack, we will then automatically remove them from your constant contact list. That's it. Then let's proceed to the third feature that we have, which is the field mapping. So field mapping in step three, basically, if let's say for example you have a custom fields that you wanted to be synced over from your Salesforce nonprofit success pack to constant contact or even vice versa. So here in SyncApps, you can do that automatically. All you need is to add new field mapping here, then specify which fields do you wanted to be synced over. So let's say for example company name. So any value from this field company name will sync over to the matching field that you're going to specify it here. So let's say for example, I've specified company name here, field from my constant contact. So the value from my Salesforce nonprofit success pack field that I've specified it here will be synced over to constant contact field that I have matched it here. Then again, the controller is the arrow here. So either from Salesforce nonprofit success pack to constant contact update or even vice versa. Then the pre-map fields is email address, last name, first name, phone, account name, address, email opt-out, which is the constant contact unsubscribe. So basically this, you don't need to map them here in field mapping, as SyncApps would update them automatically for you. But if you wanted to override them, and if you're using any custom fields or email address, we have that feature here and more options. You can override those pre-map fields or even the email address. And if you're using formula fields or flow in your Salesforce nonprofit success pack, then we also have that feature. All you need is to take this one. Once that formula fields will get updated, SyncApps would automatically catch those and update it and sync them going into your constant contact automatically. That's it. Then proceed to step four. So step four, filter and segmentation. So this feature, we have a deep dive video on this one. I'll be posting the link in the description so you can also watch it out. But basically, just a quick overview on this one. This is for granular syncing. So let's say, for example, all right, we're not using segmentation in step one because we're just syncing all of our contacts, but they have a specific criteria on it. So all you need is to specify it here. So let's say, for example, only those records that has a contact owner is equal to John Ibanez, then only those only those records from your Salesforce nonprofit success pack will be synced going into your constant contact. All right, so that's quite straightforward in it. Then the last step would be the scheduling. So here in SyncApps, you have the control either to run it manually or to run it in a real time. So let's say, for example, you wanted to run it on every 5 minutes in real time, so you can do that as well here. But if you wanted to run it on hourly basis, all you need is to tap the drop down and change it to hours and change this to every 24 or every an hour. So that's up on your preference there. Then you can also sync it on specific days. So let's say, for example, I'll choose Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Then only those days that I have selected here will run the sync. And yep, that's it. Then the one that I have mentioned, the one that you can retrieve all the unlimited campaign metrics from your constant contact campaigns that you sent out. This is the feature that can achieve that one. So if you send out that one more than 30 days, Let's say, for example, that campaign you sent out is more than 60, 90, or 1,000 days. Once you enable this feature, SyncApps would automatically catch those campaigns and retrieve those data back into your Salesforce nonprofit success pack. And yep, and we also have the feature run multiple concurrent integrations. So let's say, for example, you're syncing contacts, leads, and accounts. Then there are three different setups, right? Then you wanted to run them at the same time. By this feature, once you have enabled this one, then you can run it in real time. Like all of the setup will run in every 5 minutes, depending on what you have specified in step 5 scheduling. Again, this is John with Cazoomi. For more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. But if you want to discuss your use case live, I'll be posting in the comment section the link where you can book a call with us based on your preference.